One is, you're not allowed to dispose of any property, whether you think it's categorized as community, which would mean jointly owned by the two of you, or if you think it's completely yours, you still can't dispose of it. It's got to stay where it is, with some exceptions, right? You can pay necessities of life. So you can pay your rent, you can put gas in your car. Excuse me. You can. I meant to silence my phone. You can, pay the health insurance. You can go to the doctor. You can buy food. All of those necessities of life you can do. You can pay for your children's extracurricular activities. You can, but other than that, you really can't. This is not the time to be moving money around or making big expenditures. You can do so with the agreement of your spouse, right? If you really need a new car and you've needed a new car for a while, you can, either reach an agreement that you can buy a new car. You'll trade in or sell the other one or give it to perhaps a teenage child. And then you can, buy a new car. So you can work around the atros by agreement. You're also not allowed to, or you're restrained from changing any insurance, right? No beneficiaries, don't cancel the life insurance, don't drop your spouse from the health insurance. Not allowed to do that. We want to make sure that everybody's got insurance, because you're still married. You might be pursuing divorce, but you're still married. So it really is important that you keep them on the health insurance, because you don't want your assets to be depleted paying for large medical bills if there's a terrible accident or something. Additionally, with estate planning, there are restrictions on what you can do to, say, change your will. Now, usually that is just a notice requirement. You are allowed to change your will to dispose of your share of the community property, which is going to be undefined for a while, and your separate property. But you can't give away, you can't give away the whole house to, your children or something, right, in your estate plan. And then the fourth restraining order is that children stay in the state of California, right? You are not allowed to remove your children from the state of California without either a prior written agreement or a prior court order, right? So if you've got a family reunion that you want to go to, then you can either ask your spouse, and most people are fairly accommodating with vacation plans, because people want to take vacations and go perhaps to Nevada and go skiing or something like that. Or if you're in a more traditional representation setting, you can go to court and you can ask for a court order to allow you to go to a family reunion or a wedding or a funeral or something.
You better have a lot of lead time for that court order.
You do. You need a lot of lead time for that court order. Courts are not swift. They are sure, but they are not speedy.
Right.